Hey friends, welcome to the Cozy Edit with Laura. This is episode number 2. I am so glad you're here. Today we're going to settle in, get cozy, talk about what's on my needles, and honestly, knit through a slightly chaotic week. I have 3 works in progress. I don't have any finished objects, but we are going to go through the traditional knitting format. First of all, I have my show notes are on my iPad, which is right down here. In case you notice I'm looking down, I am just looking at my notes on the various patterns, so hopefully I get all of the details right for you. I have my drink right here. This is strawberry matcha, just in case I get thirsty. And yeah, that's it. So let's dive right in. Finished objects, dog hair, sorry. Finished objects, like I said, I don't have any, but I do have 3 pretty large works in progress, and one of them is almost finished. That's my first one. So this is the pressed flower shawl. She's right here on my lap. Boom. Isn't she gorgeous? This is by Amy Christophers, and the pattern has these adorable, it's like a lattice work, and then these flowers look pressed in through the knitting technique. You take the 2 colorways and you knit all the way across and then all the way back with the same color. And then you switch and go all the way back and all the way across with the other color. Sounds super complicated, but honestly, once you get going, it's a pretty easy pattern to memorize. So anyways, I wanted to show you the back too. I know I didn't do that last time. It is just stunning. I mean, even the back is beautiful. I love this fuzzy, the yarn. So this is, both are from Queen City Yarns. I got them at the first annual Fiber Festival here in Florida. And so Queen City Yarns was here. This is her Chantilly. Oh, wait. See, this is why I have notes. This is Chantilly, is 90% Surrey alpaca and 10% silk. And this is a colorway Magnolia. And then I don't have the notes for this one. It is her self-striping color, kind of dyed in the wool colorway. And they are both DK weight. This is the kind of super popular right now, the DK weight fluff. And this is a great way to use it. Actually think it would make a cute cardigan too, wouldn't it? Anyway, so these are my 2 yarns for it. This is destined for my office. They've all heard all about it. Can't wait to see it in person. It is just my favorite. My mom saw it and fell in love too, and so I'm gonna knit her one up, but I ordered kind of like the teal color. I forget what the colorway is called, but it's like that color blue for the Chantilly instead of mine. Wait, in Magnolia. Yeah, Chantilly is the type of Surrey alpaca. So, and anyways, yeah, that's what I'm knitting for my mom. So I also kind of have a little question for you. Have you knit this pattern before? Have you knit any of them? I know Amy Christophers has several variations. There is a cardigan, there is a free pattern, which is like a little headscarf. I'm gonna knit one for my daughter. And then there is a, what is that called? Infinity scarf. Yeah, infinity scarf that goes around. I have to tell you honestly, I'm a Florida knitter and I don't really have like a whole lot of knits in my repertoire that are made for up north. I've never knit a hat. I started one for my brother. It's here somewhere. I kind of lost interest. I feel terrible. It is so warm outside so much of the time that it's hard to think about things like hats and mittens and a scarf that covers your face and like all those things from up north that you need. We don't need them. That doesn't mean though that we don't love knitting. We do. So things like this that you can snuggle up with and keep, the air conditioning away, or, walking on the beach in the evening, this would be perfect. Things like that. Anyway, my next work in progress is the Hope Top. She's over here too. So this bag I got a couple years ago at Rhinebeck. I don't remember who it's made by. There should be a tag on it somewhere. It says Emma Ball. So this is an Emma Ball bag that I got at Miss Bab's booth. I'm actually super excited. So next weekend I'm going down to Sarasota. My dad lives down that way and I'm going to visit him for his birthday. Happy 71st birthday, Dad. And then I am going to sneak off for a couple hours because Miss Babs is having a trunk show down at a Good Yarn in Sarasota. Can't wait. Okay, anyway, Hope Top. So this is knit up in Knitting for Olive, pure silk, and my colorway is cardamom. It's this very neutral kind of brownish grayish, is that what that's called? Where it's like a brown and gray kind of together. It's like a perfect neutral color for me with my color palette. I am past where you do the, Laura Knit Stoppers. I preach to the choir about how you need knit stoppers and then I never put them on. Okay, so I just finished my armholes and am starting on the body, which is great because it's a fast knit from there. It has this cool, adorable cabling detail around the armholes and down the front of the neck and the back as well. So this is going to be just gorgeous by herself. Can you see the detailing? Stand up a little bit so you can see it. It's so beautiful. This yarn has like a cool kind of sheen to it. The silk does. It is just, it's so yummy. This is totally my Florida knit. I'm super excited. So I can wear this under a cardigan at work. I can wear it with a blazer. And then when I'm out and about with my family, and it's warm outside, it can be worn on its own. I'm hoping this is going to be a repeat knit for me. I have some cotton that is waiting to be on my needles after this. Let's see what my notes say. My needle size. This is a US 3, so this is a fingering weight yarn and a US 3. So this is teeny tiny needles, but the only like hard part of the pattern was the cabling and counting. But once I got past that, it is a pretty easy. Now I'm just stocking knitting around until I get to the bottom and I can't wait. It's just a great knit to take on the go. I've been knitting while we're watching TV. I definitely have more of this cardamom color than I need because I bought it for a different project, changed my mind. I think that's it. I haven't really knit on it much because I got excited about my next project. So this one kind of went to the wayside just a little bit. I kind of went crazy, story time. So we went to Rhinebeck this year, and this is for my first time ever. We went to the events on Friday also. So we went to Indie Untangled, we went to Cake Palooza, and a woolen affair. Yeah, woolen affair. So while I was there, I went to the Brooklyn Fiber Company booth and I saw the Ma Ben Ami fiber. Yeah, anyway, the My Ben Ami yarn. And I kind of went a little yarn crazy, a little. So I have a color weight. I'll grab the yarn and I'll show you. So I have a sweater's quantity of the La Ben Ami confetti in the colorway Peach. This is mine. You can see it is a tweedy yarn. It's got beautiful colors in it, and mine is, it says it's peach, but honestly it's like a soft pink. And I bought a sweater quantity for me, and then I bought a sweater quantity for my daughter. This is kind of a heavier DK weight yarn. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of a heavier DK weight. Anyway, my favorite things knitwear just came out with a new cardigan, cardigan number 11. I saw it. I knew immediately. I texted it to my daughter. So I got her also a sweater quantity. I don't have it here with me, or I'd show you. Hers is like a brown, same thing. The confetti is made as a recycled fiber. It's really cool. So it's bits from the factory. And the base is a, I can't read it without my glasses. I'll put it all in the show notes for you. This is like the super cool yarn because it's recycled bits from different areas in the mill. And they put all those little bits into the tweed for this yarn base. Yeah. Okay guys, so sweater number 11. I got excited and I had, so this isn't heavy enough. So my favorite things knitwear, the cardigan is Aran weight. Let me see if I've got my notes on it. Cardigan number 11. By my favorite things knitwear, my yarn is Confetti by La Bonne Amie. And this is the part, I held it double with silk mohair, knitting for all of silk mohair, in the colorway Ballerina. Okay, so I had like this ballerina color from, if you don't know if you saw a video before, but I frogged an entire pressed flower shawl because it was a hot mess. It was a hot mess. It was different gauges all over the place. I was definitely learning when I started it, and I did learn a lot about different gauges, pressure with the needles, like the different motions with my hands even to produce how the pattern looks. But that pattern had to be frogged. It was so bad. I couldn't show it. Like, I show videos of it being frogged. I don't know if I held it up for anybody or not. It is, y'all, it's bad. Anyway, so I had this ballerina knitting for olive silk that I had held with knitting for olive cotton, both in the colorway ballerina. And I had managed to save the mohair when I was winding it. I was just careful enough that I was able to keep that mohair, and really thankful that I did, because I used it with this. Let me pull up the project. Okay, so this is it caked up. And this is the start to the point now where, so this is the back. The construction is just, I really love the way that My Favorite Things Knitwear writes patterns. I think they're amazing. It speaks to my soul. It's easy for me to read and digest. I understand what the different steps are. She does how many stitches in between each. So like from here to here, how many stitches I should have for the arm, how many stitches you should have from here to here. I'm able to stop, count, make sure that I've done everything correctly. It just speaks to me. It's just the way she does it. Anyway, so I held my confetti double with the colorway ballerina, knitting for olive. You notice I'm not holding one because I ran out. So this is why this is only this far, and my pressed flower shawl is nearly finished. So let me hold it up so you can see what that, it's kind of like it gave it just a little bit lighter color, but it did give it enough thickness to reach that Aran weight gauge. This is the front and the shoulder construction. I knit a size 2. Yeah, I knit a size 2. So this is a size 2. And I am right now to the point where I am doing the raglan increases, and then I'll be able to split for sleeves. Okay. I ran out of knitting for olive silk mohair in the colorway ballerina last night. I knew when I purchased it for the other project that I had bought more than one skein. So I'm digging through my stash. I thought, I was super excited I saw this one. Thought I had it. This is not, this is Dusty Rose. She's beautiful. She's not ballerina. Finally today, I remembered I had one thing in my closet. So I went digging in my closet, not there. I texted my friends that runs the store Necessities over in Oviedo, and she said, sorry, she was sold out, but she'd check her own stash. She's such a sweetheart. Vanessa, if you're watching, I love you. Anyway, guess what I found? Okay, so this is not the skein that was missing, but I'm pretty sure this is the half of the skein from the pressed flower shawl before I started frogging, but this is ballerina. Oh, it's blowing it out. It's like just a soft baby pink. I don't know if I can like, yeah, no, it's just a soft baby pink. Anyway, this I am so excited about. Okay, I do have to confess, I have like this weird thing. Tell me I'm not alone, please. Let me know if you do something like this too, I associate different objects or things with the yarn as I'm knitting. So like at one time I was knitting and I told my daughter I couldn't do it anymore. It reminded me of chicken nuggets. And her chicken nugget sweater is actually still on hold. It's her ooey gooey that she was supposed to wear to Rhinebeck. And it is about halfway finished. I think I'm almost to sleeves, like almost to the ribbing at the bottom of the body so I can do sleeves. But I associate with chicken nuggets and I'm vegetarian, so it's kind of an issue. So anyway, it's total tangent. So why I'm telling you that is because this one reminds me of ground turkey. So in my head, this is my ground turkey sweater. As I've knit it and I have the fabric, it reminds me less of ground turkey and more like a beautiful sweater that it is. But for a while there, I thought, oh no, what have I done? Because this doesn't look like ground turkey. This is gorgeous. So why did my stitches look like ground turkey? Yeah. Ground turkey. Anyway, I finally got over it. Thank you, goodness, because I really love this pattern and I'm definitely knitting it for my daughter as well. I don't know if you can tell, it's actually not a V-neck. It has a round neck. Here, let me see if I can hold it up and you can see that part. It's kind of curving, but can you see like how the construction is where it showed here? That one. And it's pretty roomy. I mean, I don't remember what the negative ease is for this, but this is a size 2 and this is still on the needles. So it's like, you know, scrunched up. This is decent size. I'm pretty excited about this. And knitting it is so much fun because you get all these different colory tweedy bits and they're beautiful colors. So it's a little surprise as I'm stitching along. And anyways, so this is cardigan number 11. Yeah, my notes don't say anything about that. Where? Oh, that's it. That's my 3 patterns. Oh my God. What are we doing? I'm like, why am I at the ends of my notes? Okay, so let me put this down here and I'll show you. Oh, I keep everything too in my bog bag and that's what's sitting down here. She's full. Oh, that's the cord. Ignore that. So she's just full of my yarn. Okay, so my knitting binder. They were throwing away some binders and I said, hey, let me repurpose that. If you are throwing it away, can I have it? This is my pattern binder. So, I mean, you know, they have those analog project bag or whatever it is, analog bag. Anyway, this is my analog binder, I guess. So check it out. I got some background paper from Michael's and then I ordered some stickers online that I think I put them in with my notebooky stuff. But anyway, so this is the cover and I'm gonna add like a little thing that says Laura's knitting patterns, something, I don't know. On the inside here though, I have like my pressed flower shawl, and then I found washi tape that has like different project bags. So it says project, pressed flower shawl, the date I started, the date I finished, what yarn I used. It's all in this cool little washi tape down here. I just put a little sticker to decorate it. And then so I ordered, you know, these page protector things, and each of the patterns that I printed out, I just stuck them in here. And then I figured as I go and I get more printed patterns that I would start separating them maybe by project. I'm not sure. Tell me, how do you organize your patterns? Do you just use like your iPad? Or are you a paper person like me? I like to like actually write on the paper, so I have them printed out. Anyway, yeah, that's my thing. I don't know if you can see some of the, like the ring lights like reflecting. You can see some of the little stickers and stuff on here. I'm kind of like, I also did that with my Kindle, which is here. Oh my gosh, you scared me. My son showed up. So this is my Kindle. It's a coffee theme. So I've got like my little coffee bean charm, and my poppet is on here so I can read with that. And yeah, anyways, that's my Kindle, and she's all decorated. So I think that that's it for this week. I covered my 3 whips. I didn't have any acquisitions. Well, I am probably going to, because I only found like that 1/2 a skein of Knitting for Olive Silk mohair to go with the the cardigan. So I need to order some more. Hopefully at Necessities she will have some. I know they have a yarn crawl coming up. I'm really looking forward to that. And I'm thinking I might go to Maryland Sheep and Wool. I don't know. So are you a traveler? Do you like to go to the different events? I'm really thinking about it. I really want to get a data list and learn to do spinning. You know, the girls from Table 10 have really inspired me to want to learn to actually create the yarn. Just the idea is almost overwhelming for me, but the more I've thought about it and the more I've watched them, the more I've just fallen in love with it. The idea of making the yarn and like just taking fluff and turning it into yarn is so cool. And then to have the garment that you've made from something that you literally turned into yarn from fluff. It's just so cool. So I have got to do it. I am beyond excited to try it. Let's see what else I have for you. I think that's it for this week. I can't read what I wrote down. Oh, it just says what I'll be working on this week, which is the things I've talked about. I will have a finished object, I'm sure, before next week. Oh, next week will be fun. You're gonna travel with Laura. So it'll be Cozy Edit on the road. We're going down to my dad's house in Punta Gorda to hang out. Should I say Punta Gorda? Maybe not. We're going down to my dad's house to hang out. And so I will be on the go for that. And I think that's it for what's coming up. I want to start a sock. I've really been in the mood for the tiny needles, and I know I'm working on the tiny needles with the tank top, but it's not the same, you know, as the little. I just really like the little work needles, especially when you're working with 2 really thick knits like this. It gives my hands a break to do something that's tiny. I know that doesn't make sense, but yeah. Anyways, I'm really looking forward to that. And that's it. So I will talk to you soon. Bye.